way too cool.
I felt like this election was one of the most important.
100% it was.
This would have been this was like a massive shift. If it went the other way, I think there would have been like a massive shift. So that's why I kind of wanted to get involved. And like the PR agents and managers and like if you're trying to be big time in Hollywood, they say stay away from politics. And I just went all in.
Yeah, you just like all the gambling. I'm all in.
Like gambling, like this was my biggest gamble yet of my career. Like going into politics.
And before you even like jumped into that, what was the reason why? Did you feel like you had an obligation to because you have a platform?
So when I had when the Biden versus Trump in 2020, all my fans were like 15, 14 years old, very young. Now it's like we're in 2024; they're all of age to vote. I felt like my voice actually did matter to the Gen Z.
Yeah, I know it does, but what I want to know is what made you risk your career, or like. For example, like Belle and I did it because we fear God. So like if we feel like, hey, we need to like speak up because we feel like, hey, we have to have these conversations, we don't mind our careers sinking because we know he has us in his hands. But like what makes you like, no, I'm just going to go all in on this, even though I might lose brand deals, some friends, some relationships in Hollywood. This isn't something you just throw out there. A lot of people sweat when they try to do this type of move.
Oh, no. I did it strictly just so I could. Well, originally it was like, hey, maybe if he wins, I'll be a part of history. Like, hey, this is like everyone's going against this president, and like he almost gets shot, assassinated. He wins, and then I'm like on stage randomly in Las Vegas, Nevada, just over there, like kind of like blind-eyed me, and I was like, hey, Trump, let's go.
I'm not gonna lie. We didn't say anything like that, but both of us looked at each other like, dude, this is crazy. Like we're like meeting the president in the craziest time. I'm a first generation, bro. My parents were from Iraq. You know what I mean? Like so, like for me to be coming here and then shaking a president's hand and talking to him about what's going on here, like first of all, how did I get here?
I'm an immigrant. I'm legal, but I'm an immigrant.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
And
So
not after this marriage, girl.
My
Get your
girlfriend,
green card,
immigrant,
girl.
legal. Yeah.
And it's interesting, like I see your comment section. Everybody who has a different opinion than you on the Trump stance, all they can say is like, what about your girlfriend? She's gonna get deported.
Yeah.
It's like
I wish. Dude,
she's here legally.
I said
have known
shit.
this about-
If I knew that we could have just went the illegal route, like, oh, fuck, I would just went that way.
Yeah, you know how
that
difficult it is?
You know how many strings I had to fucking pull to get her in here? Yeah. That was so crazy. And shout out to like Bucked Up, Ryan Kavanaugh, everyone that got him.
Oh, this is a legitimate. I thought this was a bit.
I pulled some crazy strings to get her legally here.
Oh, wow.
So then, okay, so that's good. So you not only have somebody that you love that deals with that type of situation, but you're also saying, no, I get that's a hard thing to deal with, but I got to stand up for what I believe in. Okay, so now you're on stage with Trump, dude. And what is that feeling like going from shaking your hips on TikTok and then a few years later driving a beautiful car, gambling with your friends, and now you're sharing a stage with Donald Trump? What does your mind go through?
So honestly, it feels like a movie, but I was sitting there in the stage and he's like thanking everybody for coming out. It's like nearing the end of his speech and he thanks me third. And I kind of just like look up in shock, like, yo, why did he just like say my name? Like Donald Trump just said my name. Yeah. Called me super handsome young man, come up to the stage. And I was like, I stood up, like waved. I was like, nah, it's fine. It's fine. I don't want to like, I don't want to go up there. And he goes, nah, we have time. And like, what am I going to say? No. Right. I can't say no twice. It's just like, all right, I'll go up there. And I said,
was your heart racing? Did you know what you were going to say?
I was no. I didn't think I was going to go up there. I would have prepared a speech or something.
Bro, I'm watching it on live. Now, mind you, from my perspective, 12 hours ago, Charlie's like, hey, could you connect me with Bryce? And I'm like, absolutely. 12 hours go by. Donald Trump is walking him onto stage. I'm literally watching like, no, I'm in a coma. This isn't real, dude. Like, this is not real. But dude, you held your ground. The backlash, did it worry you a little bit?
Nah.
I saw there was a TikTok, or not a tweet you showed me.
Yeah.
How many views and likes did it get?
It got 400,000 likes. It said, Kamala Harris has the Avengers and Trump has Bryce Hall. And very creative tweet. Very creative tweet. It got 400,000 likes and everyone's shitting on him, like shitting on me. And I was just like, wow, it'll feel so good if he wins. Because I'm not going to go all in and just like roast everybody and be like, oh, I told you so. But I did make a few videos saying like,
I told you so.
So like, what happened exactly? It was awesome. It was the greatest feeling in the world. And Donald Trump being our president, everything's going to go great.
Yeah. I mean, I feel like right now we're kind of already feeling the
look at the stocks, look at the crypto, look at everything right now. It's already starting to go up.
It really.
That's why I'm gambling. That's why I just bought a Ferrari. I feel great.
Wait, so let's talk about that because you just won a hand and then you walked to the dealership and paid it cash.
Yeah.
That's, dude, you're living a movie.
It wasn't
bro.
a hand. It was like a grind. It was like a really long. That was probably like a 4 or 5 day grind.